so I was going to college and studying. I wanted to be a geneticist, and I was at a bar, and I was like 19 years old, and this lady comes up to me, and she's like, "How old are you?" And I was like, "Hold on 1 second, let me order this drink." Order the drink. I'm like, "I'm 19," and she's like, "Have you ever thought about being a model?" And I was like, I just laughed, like because I thought Fabio was like the only, like that's what I knew a male model to be was Fabio, and I was like, you got the wrong guy. Like I don't know what you're talking. And I was like, I've thought about being an actor. She's like, well, modeling's a great way to get into acting. I was like, okay. And so I tell my fraternity brothers, this lady came and they're like, well, you got to do that. You got to do it. And I was like, well, what do I? And so I go to a shopping mall and I walked. She's like, all you have to do is walk from here to there and you can win a trip to New York and then I can help you get into all these things. I was like, okay. So I walked from here to there at the shopping mall and I win a trip to New York. And so I came to New York for this IMTA modeling competition. I don't know what's going on. Like, I do not know what's happening. I'm just like, they're like, wear this, do that, comb your hair like this, do this thing and walk like that. I was like, okay. And so I do it. And these guys were like, Dumel was like a part of this one, I don't know where, I think they were out of California. I'm not even sure. But they had like they were taking it very seriously. Like these guys were like professionally trained model men and men, right? Like I was like a boy. Yeah. And I'm like, and I get here and I had like my Boy Scout duffel bag and like my backpack and my sleeping bag and like a pocket knife and $100. Like that's what I came to New York with. And I was like, these guys are crushing me. But like it's like a competition and they're like, just keep doing it. And I get runner up and I'm like, man, these guys they're gonna have these big careers. And then I think the difference was I called home and I was like, I'm not coming home because New York was so crazy to me. I was like, this is insane. And I just want to stay here. And I called and I was like, I'm not coming home. My dad was like, no, get your ass back here. Because I had a job at General Mills sweeping Cheerio dust. Like I was like doing janitorial. He's like, you need to come back. I got you this job. You need to get the job. You're going back to school. I was like, nah, Dad, I'm staying. And I think they all flew home. I think that was the difference. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah, I'm staying. And so then I got an agent, started working.